Hey everyone, this is Baylor, and in this video, we're going to take a look at debugging a Rails application. So I have this video from last year. It is building an Instagram clone with Rails. And what I got a comment yesterday that said that I get this error when I try to see my picture. I get the image is nil, so it can't load an image. And so he says, I can upload the file, but it doesn't seem the image is saved. And in addition to that, he was seeing an error where the file and file preview, or the file name and preview, are not showing up, and the drop zone is only a narrow line. So what I've done is I asked, and he put it on GitHub. And so I browsed this yesterday on my phone, but I didn't see anything that looked out of place. So I've cloned it this morning. I've loaded it. I've got everything installed and running. So if we hop over, you'll see that I have my, I've created an account on this. I have the Rails server running, and I have Webpacker. So what we'll do is take a quick look and just take a look at this upload page. So if we grab a image and we put it in here, he's right, it doesn't show anything. There's no errors in the console. What we'll do is just take a look at this images new page, and we have the JavaScript down here at the bottom. If we add like a console.log image attached, and maybe do another one up here that says like, well, maybe up here past the variables, like script initiated. It's not very great, not great, but we have script initiated, and if I try to attach something, we just don't get anything. So what this means is that probably this is not being loaded. And so what we'll do is just take a quick look. We are inside of a view, so we'll hop up to our layout for our application, and we can see that, where's our yield? So we're rendering our views inside of this container. That is happening here at the bottom. So that means our JavaScript is happening at the top, and you can see it here. And this is coming from Webpacker. And so we'll hop into that JavaScript pack, and you can see this is probably where the problem is, because these requires here, like if I separate these out, this is ES 2016, I think. It might be 2015, 2016, I'm not sure. But this is using JavaScript or Webpack, let's say, and loading from npm. And these requires like this. This is using sprockets. And this is kind of like, I don't know, it's somewhat deprecated now. It's just not used as much. I don't think they play together. I don't think you can use sprockets with Webpack. But this is loading from known paths by Rails, and basically concatenating or copying the contents of files into this acts as a manifest. So this is just, it's just different. I don't know if one's really better than the other. Depending on what you're doing, this is probably a better way to do it now, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's better overall. But the problem with this is that we are requiring active storage drag and drop, but this requires never happening because Webpacker doesn't understand what this means. So what we could try is saying require active storage drag and drop, and we immediately get an error that we can't resolve active storage drag and drop. And what I think I would try is running, oh, I can't type today, but I'm just going to paste this in to npm, and sure enough, I see this gem. Published 6 months ago. This is version 0.34. If we look at our gem lock, this is version 1. what we could do is look at Ruby gems for this and see when this was published. So not quite 6 months ago, but it's definitely not new either. My gut feeling is that the JavaScript for this library hasn't changed very much, so it's not been necessary. But what we'll do is we'll copy this and say yarn add and put that in here. And this is gonna, what this is gonna do is make it so that, well, we should have been able to find it. Let's see. Let's restart. And that fixed it. Let's see what this does. We attach an image. And now we're getting an error. So can't read property paint upload icon. You know what I probably need to do is look at this gem. It's been a while, but which now we're just going through the motions as so import star and then attach it to the window, which I think what we could do, since we're using require, is say window dot, what'd he call it, active storage drag and drop equals. Let's just see what we get here. Okay, so that got us a little bit closer. I think the CSS has changed since the last time that we did this. Let's just see what happens if I post this. So yeah, we're getting uploads now. This is not great. What do we see? Oh, first of all, let's just see what I actually put in that new page. Preview is this thing, and that is this whole label here. Oh, it set the background image. It didn't actually. Oh, let's see. We might have to change this to be like this. Let's try it now. Refresh. And okay, so now the whole thing is filling up. And you know, this is getting to a point where I can't minimize this attribute. I don't, you know, my thing is I don't remember what this used to look like. It's just been a long time, and I'm thinking that I just don't know what this used to look like. I see this text here. I don't remember if I had the text there or not. I think this is where I'm going to say, though, is that let's just see if the drag and drop works. So we'll just drag this one over. And yeah, that one uploads too. And if we go home, we're seeing these pictures now. If we can click on them and see them. I'm going to say that fixed the problem. So in this case, it was really thanks to this Stack Overflow post that just showed us that we have to import and attach it to the window. And we add it via npm. So I'm going to say thank you for watching this video. Hope you found it helpful, and I will see you next time.